Hi everyone. So I wanted to record this brief video on the audience expectations for our presentations, especially because this semester things are going to be a little bit different. Some things are going to be the same as a regular presentation, some things are going to be different. So I'm going to talk about how we're going to address those for this class. So first of all, for any presentation, when you are in the audience, I want you to always remember to be the audience that you would want to present to. Okay? It is hard to get up there and talk to people. And if the people you are talking to seem distracted, they're falling asleep, they're on their phones, it can be extremely discouraging and disheartening. I am a teacher and I experience this all the time, and I've had to develop a very thick skin and get over that and not take it too personally. Okay? But I am a professional speaker. That is what I do as a teacher. You guys, as students, that is not your profession, that is not what you do. And so it can be especially hard, and you may not have developed that thick skin yet. Okay? So that's why for our class presentations, I'm going to require that you be the audience that you would want to present to. That means you're going to be respectful of each other. Okay? You're going to be engaged and interested. Okay? You're going to be looking at them. You're going to be listening. You are not going to be falling asleep. You are not going to be looking on your phones or doing your other homework. Okay? Cell phones. Okay? In any presentation, when people are on their cell phones, again, that is very discouraging when you look out at a sea of people and you see everybody on their phones. So don't do that. It's rude to be on your phone when somebody is speaking to you. Also, you're going to miss out on the information that you're hearing, which, by the way, is going to be useful information, which I'll explain at the end of this presentation or at the end of this video. But you don't want to miss out on the information that these people are sharing because you're going to need that later. So please take a break from your cell phones for a while and just listen to what they're saying. Pay attention, okay? Also, don't be a distraction, okay? That means talking, walking in late, getting up in the middle of a presentation. Don't do that, okay? That is, again, disrespectful to the person who is speaking, and it can be very distracting and totally throw them off their game, so don't do that. I will give a break halfway through class, hopefully like a decent amount of a break, like 5 to 10 minutes, so that if you need to get up, if you need to check your phone at that point in time, you can do that, okay? But try not to do that in between. And the main thing I want to tell you guys is just support each other. I feel so proud of the community that we have developed in this classroom. I feel like you guys are friends. You work together. You share information, and you help each other out. And I want you to just to remember that through these presentations that we're here to support each other. Okay, so we're not going to make fun of each other. We're not going to, point out, something that someone did wrong. No, everybody makes mistakes. And we're just here to support each other and say, hey, you know what? That's my friend up there. I'm rooting for you. Okay. Now, as far as us doing these presentations on Zoom, I obviously have never ever done this before. So things are going to be a little bit different. Now, if you're a presenter, you can choose one person who is going to do the screen share, who is going to share the PowerPoint presentation on their screen and then flip through it. If for whatever reason you don't feel comfortable as a group having any one person do it, I am happy to put your presentation up on my screen and share my screen, and you'll just have to tell me when to flip through it. The problem is if you do it with me, I won't really know when to flip. You'll have to tell me. Whereas if you're doing it within your group, you'll know the natural transitions between slides if you have worked and practiced together as a group. But either way, I'm fine with that. Also, everyone must have their video on. Everyone. That means the speaker as well as the audience members. Okay? A couple of you mentioned that you don't have cameras on your computers. That's okay. Use your phone. I know your phone has a camera. Use a tablet. I know your tablet has a camera. Okay? I need to see your faces. I did not require that for the regular classes. But no, for the presentations, both the audience and the speaker must have cameras on them at all times, okay? The audience, of course, will be muted so that we don't have the sound distractions. So only the speakers will be able to, mute and unmute themselves. Everybody else, please stay muted. I will not be recording the presentations. And like I said, the information in the presentations is what you're going to need for your final question at the very end. So you're going to want to be there. Okay? Now, also, I want to let you know I will deduct points for poor audience behavior at my discretion. That means if you are not in attendance, that means if you are making noise, if that means if you are getting up, if you are causing any kind of distraction, I will deduct points for that. Okay? So please make sure that you are a good, attentive audience. And lastly, I want to address the finale question. When all of the presentations are done on the very last day, there is going to be a finale question. Okay, it's going to be a short essay question, about half a page. Again, I'm an accounting teacher, not an English teacher. I don't want pages and pages of information. But the purpose of the finale question is for you guys to prove what you've learned from your project and what you've learned from your classmates' presentations. So that means you're going to need to incorporate information from your classmates' presentations into your final question for both days. So you need to be in attendance both days to get all of that information. Okay, so please pay attention and take notes. You are allowed to have your notes for that final question to help you out. But I just wanted to remind you guys that that was out there. It's not like you present and then you're done. No, you need to pay attention to all of your classmates' discussions or presentations because that is going to be part of your final question. Okay, so again, if you have any questions on this, please let me know and we can address them further.